Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today we're going to continue discussion on the past year question for chapter 4 part 2, in which we will cover on the noise and vibration. We have the radiation, pressurized environment and thermal stress hazard. And then we have safety for transport activities and gas cylinder safety. Then we have the fire safety in building, and the last one is chemical hazard and chemical safety management. So I assume that you all semua dah tengok semua YouTube yang Umi bagi earlier. Okay, so let's check on the past year question. They cover the fire safety in building, and also there is one question on the chemical hazard. Okay, for the fire safety, we know that the clue here, they have the word fire safety. So it will fall under this 4.8. And then, apa dia nak kita buat? So we have 8 marks here. Interpret in the following situation. Interpret the safety practices you need to do. So I think this one is common sense, okay? So when you notice a fire, what would you do? And then when you hear the fire alarm, so what you're going to do? Kan kita dah ada fire drill. Answer 4 marks for part 1 and 4 marks for part 2. So in notes, they specifically tell you when you notice a fire, bila nampak je api, pull the nearest fire alarm pull station. Like this, Okay, sometimes you have to break the glass while exiting the floor. Okay, any similar point. If there's no pull station, dial 999, and do not assume that anyone else has already called. So kita kena call saja. Kadang-kadang 5-6 orang call pun tak apa. At least they know that the fire is serious. And then stay calm and be prepared to answer the operator question and evacuate. Evacuate saja tak cukup, so you need to add on, for example, evacuate and be aware of the fire escape plan. So you get 4 marks, okay? So for the second part, when you hear the fire alarm, so the best thing is to, maksud the fire alarm dah bunyi, somebody have pulled this one, so leave at once, taking direction from the emergency warden. If the warden or the fire safety officer is there, give the instruction. Do not delay yourself by gathering personal item. Your safety always come first. And when or before open the door, feel the door first, okay, with the back of your hand. So if the door is cold, then slowly open. And then kita tambah lagi point, if there is no smoke in the hallway or stairwell, follow your building's evacuation plan. Get out quickly using designated fire exit. So no need lah kita nak lawan api ke apa. Try to get out from the building as soon as possible. So I think this is common sense. You can give any point. So 4 point for your notice a fire, and 4 for your hear the fire alarm. It's very simple. Okay, so that is on the 4.8. Okay, this one is kita check dulu what is the keyword here. Is about pest exterminator. Okay, and then dia kata they are using chemical hazard. Okay, dia dah cakap chemical hazard, so we definitely know that it's for 4.9, and 10 marks total, and they divided into 3 parts. The first one, based on your understanding, describe what are chemical hazard. So it's on the definition. And then yang kedua, explain briefly what is dangerous about a pest extermination job. Okay, pembasmi anak-anak ke, tikus dan sebagainya. So what are the dangerous? Sebab dealing with the chemical kan, racun. Dan yang ketiga, determine 3 control measure daripada hierarchy of control. So you can choose any 3. Okay, the measure should cover 3 different level of the hierarchy. So you can choose the top 3, okay, the bottom 3, or any 3 that you are familiar with. So let's try answer the first part. What is chemical hazard? So from the notes, it's a hazardous chemical or substance or preparation that are capable of causing harm. Itu keyword lah. Okay, causing harm either to the physical and chemical properties or its toxicity. Tu dia merah-merah tu semua adalah keyword substance or preparation causing harm through physical and chemical properties or its toxicity. Keracunan. 2 markah situ. And then we know that the chemical pesticide, racun, used by the pest as exterminator are usually toxic to human. Itulah dia punya dangerous, okay? Guna racun ataupun pesticide. And what are the dangerous? So atas tu 1 point, so kita kena tambah apakah dia punya akibat, okay? Dia punya effect. So if you're not dealing correctly, so can cause acute or chronic poisoning, okay, keracunan yang sangat teruk, burns, okay, kemungkinan melecur sebab chemical tu, skin, eyes and throat and other disorder, and be harmful in other ways. So it's very dangerous. Kadang-kadang you inhale ataupun you touch kena kulit, is already give effect to you. Okay, so kita dah jawab part 1, part 2. Okay, untuk part 3 pula untuk 6 markah. Okay, untuk the part 3, 6 marks. So determine 3 countermeasures. So we know that each countermeasure is 2 marks. So for example, kita choose elimination is a bit difficult to eliminate using the process of using pesticide. So kita kalau nak bunuh something kenalah ada racun kan. So tak boleh kita eliminate, kita go substitution. We are trying to substitute the pesticide into type that less hazardous than the original. Okay, maybe we go for organic type or something that are not as poisonous. Okay, kalau sekadar nak bunuh tikus tu, maybe you don't have to orang kata get the high level of toxicity. Okay, and then the second one that you can touch is on the administrative control, in which you need to mention about safety operating procedure. Yes, when you're going to do the spray of the pesticide, there are SOP you need to follow. Okay, there are guidelines, and you must provide adequate training for the person who in charge doing the spraying, or person who in charge to keep the pesticide. So very important kena bagi training. So the last one is PPE, okay, the last part of the triangle. So must be linked, okay, to the job scope, where respirators especially, okay, must have that glove, eye protection, apron, safety footwear, goggles and so on. So all of this is very important, okay, you don't miss any of the PPE that required for the pest terminator, okay. Alright, I think that's cover for the 10 marks. And this one, they came out, okay, last semester, but a shorter version, 5 marks. Again, pasal pest exterminator and related to apa lagi? Mesti chemical hazard. State the type of hazard. Yang ni kita boleh cerita lah, okay. Type of hazard, the exactly same lebih kurang yang tadi, okay. Suggest to countermeasure to minimize the risk. Yang ni dia tak tanya anything that related to the hierarchy of control. So this one is open. You don't have to follow the hierarchy of control. So I think that's all for the chemical hazard. So in a nutshell, kita cover 4.1 sampai 4.9. And 4.9 walaupun nampak banyak, tapi actually paling banyak dia akan tanya on 4.2, favorite question, 4.3, and then there's fire, safety in the building, and last sekali chemical hazard. So I think it's you need to know the definition, okay, the effect, the apa lagi, okay, impact. So and then you must know how to use this, the hierarchy of control, okay, definition, prevention, okay, countermeasure. I think that's all. Right, that's all for chapter 4. So we have covered all. So we're going to move to chapter 5 soon. All right, thank you.